First and foremost, you guys are talking about JoJo's. I don't even know where to begin with that show. Everybody says JoJo's is mad good, and I'm thinking about trying it. Should I try it? I feel like everybody loves that shit. They're like, this is the greatest shit of all time. Just, it seems so anime. Dude, Steve, every time I talk, JoJo's comes up. This guy, Steve's like, yo, bro, you haven't seen it yet? Oh my God. And he just loses his shit. The thing is, like, I've seen JoJo shit before. It's appeared on my timeline. Steve has made me watch intros and certain parts of the series before. I understand the core about it. His Ippo tweet. Bro, do you have the Ippo tweet? So this is Tasty Steve's Ippo tweet. Hold on, let me zoom in on this. Let me read this Tasty Steve Ippo tweet. So hours later, and I still am staring hashtag Ippo gif of fire, right? And it already makes sense, like he's naturally going find the spaces into flames to dodge faster and more efficiently. Am you right? Am you right? All right, nobody answered. No, he didn't want an answer. He said, am you right? All right, nobody answer. I'll let you know after I watch it. This guy, Steve, had like an epiphany. And in that moment of an epiphany, he had to write this tweet, but he couldn't keep it together the whole tweet. He typed this midair. Yeah, he did. That shit, this is a legendary tweet. Am you right? He's midair. He's jumping up and down and shit. If you didn't watch Ippo and then try to play a boxing character in a fighting game right after, you're a coward. Everybody was like, "Yo, I'm a Dudley player now. I play Steve Fox now." It's like, it's like whatever it is. What's that motherfucker's name from KOF? Nelson Ashita no Joe. Yeah, Ashita no Joe is another classic. I haven't seen all of Ashita no Joe, but a lot of people really love that shit. The shit is too anime for you. Bruh, have you seen Ippo? Give it a shot. You're gonna fuck with that shit. If I watch One Piece, absolutely not. I was interested in it. I was thinking about getting into it, and I saw the length, and I said, hell no. I'm way too far out of this shit. I'm way too far out of this shit. I can't do this. That reminds me of man, we've done some shit. We've done some shit in our lives. Did I ever tell you guys the story about me watching Dragon Ball for the Funimation thing? Oh, man. This is the dangers of the gigs we work. Like last year when Jiren versus Goku was going to happen at episode 100 of Dragon Ball Super, right? 2017, Funimation hit up Steve and I, and they're like, yo, Jiren versus Goku, episode 100's coming up soon. We want you guys to do this special event. They hit us up like a month and a half beforehand. And they were like, this shit in Dragon Ball Super is going to be crazy. A lot of people love you guys. You guys do hosting for shit. We know you guys are Dragon Ball fans. We'd love you to do this. It was like a month and a half early. Steve and I were like, bro, we're super down. You want us to host this thing for Dragon Ball Super? No problem. Me at the time, I've seen 0 episodes of Dragon Ball Super. But it's a month and a half, and I'm like, 100 episodes of anime? Bruh, that shit's nothing. I got a month and a half to watch 100 episodes? Shit's easy peasy, bro. So we're like, yo, hit us with the details. Let us know what's gonna happen. We'll be in there. So then they hit us up like 3 days later, and they're like, yo, it's not happening. The event's not gonna happen anymore. Sorry about that. And we're like, oh shit, well, that's too bad. It's too bad that the Funimation thing's not gonna happen. We really wanted to work with Funimation. It would have been fun. Too bad. So obviously, I don't watch any Dragon Ball Super. I'm like, well, I'm going to watch it all when it's finished because it's getting there. It's almost done. Watch it all when it's finished. Then Funimation sends another email like 5 days before the episode 100 for Goku versus Jiren. And they're like, hey, it's back on. And not only that, it's happening this weekend. We need you guys to host this episode and talk about Goku versus Jiren and everything that's happened so far in Dragon Ball Super. And they're like, yeah, it's going to be a panel of Dragon Ball Super experts. You and Steve are going to host it. It's going to happen. Funimation's like, it's happening. And I was like, you gave us a month and a half heads up. Now I got 3 days heads up. So I crack open Crunchyroll. And I was like, okay, 99 episodes and I got 3 days or whatever it is, right? So I was like, here we go, bro. I'm going to commit to believe. I ain't no bitch. Watch both the movies back to back. That gets you to episode 28, I believe. So then I woke up and I turned on Dragon Ball. And I watched Dragon Ball from the time I woke up until the time I went to sleep. And I got to episode like 70 in the first day. I watched like 18 hours or something of Dragon Ball in one day. Woke up the next day. Went from 70 to 99, and then went to sleep with my brain Dragon Balled out, like it was fucking exploding, and then went the next day and did the Dragon Ball Funimation event. And I gotta tell you, when we showed up, I was a fucking Dragon Ball Super expert. I was like, well, on episode 67, you'll recall that while Beerus was standing in the background during this moment, what ended up happening is he was consuming food. Now, that's an Easter egg based on, I was like, fucking, bro, I knew that shit like it was in the back of my fucking skull. It was imprinted on the back of my skull because I watched so much Super to get ready for this fucking event. I knew everything. I was like, you'll notice on Bulma's capsule machine during the Zamasu fight that I'm like, fucking, I was acing that shit. I was like, I'm the fucking ultimate Dragon Ball fucking aficionado. When it comes to binging anime, I can say that I am a professional anime binger. Imagine me sitting at the screen, like I'm like hour 25 of Dragon Ball in the last 2 days. And I'm like looking at Ribrian or whatever her name is, the love fighter from Universe 2, and I'm like, this shit has got to end. I can't stare at this bitch for another minute. Trinity says if she ain't 280, she ain't a lady. Jesus Christ. So anyway, I'm a professional speedrunner. No big deal. Super was fine. I think people hated on it a little too much. It was fine. It wasn't the worst shit in the world, and it had cool fights. Some of the designs for those, besides Jiren, some of the designs for those characters are like some of the coolest designs I think Dragon Ball's done. I fuck with Dispo. Hit is a sick ass design. Hit is one of my favorite designs in all of Dragon Ball. That is a tight character. Yes, Obama. Yes, you're correct. They did a good job with a couple of things in Super. Hit versus Goku was sick. That was a good ass fight. Frieza definitely did a great job in Super. I feel like pre-Super, I didn't like Frieza more than Cell because I thought the Cell saga was always my favorite part about Dragon Ball. But I think they did a great job making me happy that Frieza was the villain. They chose to stick around for all of Dragon Ball instead of like bringing Cell back or something. Yeah, Cell was perfect. As perfect as Kirisu Game dropping the Twitch Prime. Thanks very much.